Welcome to Thumbnail Video Review. He's had too much caffeine with a lack of sleep. With his ADHD, leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
Welcome back to another Thumbnails Video Review. We are going to be taking a look at Transformers Studio Series Transformers One Airachnid. Now, I've heard some great things about her, and I've heard some bad things about her. However, a couple of video reviewers have swayed me, and I figured, to hell with it, I might as well get it. She does look kind of... Oh, let's come closer here. She does look a little leggy. The back of the box looks pretty good there. I mean, the picture looks good. Little snapshot of her from the film. Robot mode, vehicle mode, 36 steps. Artwork looks great. The bottom, the top. Let's get her out of the packaging and take a look of all the stuff she comes with. And here's Airachnid out of her box already with all her little stuff. She comes with two of these little guns. All gray plastic and a little gunmetal silver-ish on the end. Comes with two identical. The instructions. Wait. There's the shitty piece of paper. Out of my life, I do not need the shitty piece of paper. That's for the box. I'm hoping that went in the trash. By the looks of it, she can definitely hold the guns. A little tight. So she's got ports on her arms, so she can put them directly on her arms. And boy, oh boy, right off the bat. Yes, the picture there shows her holding the guns, but I kind of like them on her arms. She does have a presence just standing here. So let's take a look at articulation. I mean, we have multiple moving joints along her parts here. So she's got moving here. She's got moving parts here. I mean, everywhere there's a silver dot is a point of movement. There's a little hinge joints here. She's got a ball socket, maybe? Yes, ball socket here. There's a ball socket over here as well. She's got a hingy thing to get this thing out of the way. She's got a hinge here and a hinge here for both sets of the legs. Then for her body itself, let's see if I can get some of this cable out of the way. We have a good side to side for some sass. All right. We have a little up and down. She has full 360 rotation, although that's really creepy, especially when she does one of those. She's got ball joint in the shoulders, which with her big hips, they don't really go down on her sides very well. She has hips for days. So she has a full 360 on her shoulders. She can go out that far, that is it. Due to the way the ball jointed elbow, so she's got a rotation there. She has a little, I mean like 1 degree off of 90. That's not bad. Let's see. Can't do a T-pose, obviously, so get her arms out of the way. She can't really go all the way out. She has this weird... Oh, her... So if you move her leg armor out of the way, she can go out that far. But with the leg armor, she can only go that far. So that's like next to nothing, except for the leg armor. Bam. Full up there. Forward, back, hella forward. I mean, she can do a boot and a half. She can get those high kicks in. She's got a knee, which gets you about 90. Although you really can't tell because it's all baggy. And a fan in her knee. She's got a thigh swivel, although... the leg skirts are on a ball joint. Or the leg armor is on a ball joint. And it pops off. as ball joints do. She does have a thigh swivel. There we go. She has another leg joint. I don't know if that's gonna do much. She's got some sort of weird peg thing on the back of her leg. Her toes do not articulate at all. She is a solid-legged individual. But then again, from what I've been told, she poses considerably well despite the fact of the amount of... I mean, she balances, especially with all that sticking out like that. That's kind of impressive. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Here from this angle, lift up this piece. Huh? Was this supposed to be in a different orientation? Because, all right, that was my stomach. And spread out the propellers. Thupage. And thupage. Fold into themselves? Okay. These go this way. These go this way. Oh, there's a peg right by my fingernail, and there's a port there. Same with up here's a peg, and there's a port there. So apparently they want me to clip this. Sorry for those who have already got this figure, because I just got it myself. You want me to flip what? Okay. I guess that's what you're saying. That port's got to get that tab there. There we go. I found it. There's a port there, and that tab goes in to said port. And hopefully they stay in said ports. Then these two can lock together. Then this can sit on top of that and flatten out. And that's just more of a propeller situation. And untab it, which untabs from that port and that peg. Just boop. Okay, open her arms. Oh, she has guns in her hands. Clever girl. That is impressive. That's why she didn't have wrist swivels. They rotate to be more guns. Look! Guns. That's why she don't hold her guns. She has guns. Pull her chest panel open. Okay, so that moves in when you flip this. The two tabs that are here are going to go into the two slots on the top of her head. Okay. I'm going to bring this whole assembly up. This tab. Whew, okay, that was stupid tight to get out. I wanted to see if I can do that on camera. So you got to bring this up, bring this in, and line it, and then clip it in. That is stupid tight in the back of her head. So far, so good. We're gonna what with her shoulders? Ooh. Pull out her shoulders on these double hinge out of here. So just pull her shoulder and then pull back on this piece here. So it's this piece here. Pulling this assembly this way, which moves this specific pin and hinge system here. There's another one right in here, so you're gonna roll that shoulder back. Okay. Arms have two. So by the looks of it, you gotta get that tab that's like right over that and sit in that nugget, from by the looks of it. And then you bring the arms together, and there's a slot and a tab and a slot, so can join them together. Turn the figure 180, that tab into the hole on her shin. Hidden features, which are nice, which is all these armor pieces that are popping off her robot mode, which is usually you pop up your vehicle mode. Okay, flow those out. Flow those out? Flail those out. And then you're gonna flail these like a so, and then bring this out like a so, and rotate this like a so you got this going on. I didn't notice this before. This piece here and this whole piece here, there's another piece right in there. So you just pull down and she untabs from what looks like these two hookies from those two ports. Okay, rotate these like so. Then we're going to rotate the whole ball joint. Pull this whole thing this way. Okay, I see what you're putting down. You had me rotate this to. Okay, so we got to rotate this. I'm starting to feel like I'm playing with a 52 toys here, and bring this up to yeah. So we have multiple connections going on here. We've got right here, you got these two spots that are going to go over this tab, and then that port right there is going to go into over that tab there. So we're going to do something like this and that. Where are we? Oh, that's just telling me what I just figured out. We're going to roll these and roll not off the ball joint. Dummy. Oh, hinge with the ball joint. Hinge with the ball joint. They're going to move. All right. Hinge with the ball joint and rotate. Okay. And hinge with the ball joint and rotate and pop off again. I'm good. That tab, that port. But this is her drone mode. She has just the red peeking out a little bit on the bottom. Other than that, she's all gunmetal gray and absolutely awesome. Oh, actually, I readjusted something pretty decent. But other than that, yeah, she's the top, the bottom. She's pretty good. I mean, she does look like how she did in the movie. Future me here, interrupting because I figured out that Airachnid can actually do the bug thing. It's not perfect, but she can do it. Not exactly sure how she's supposed to, but I figured this much out, so said there's that. That is my look at Transformers One Airachnid. Yeah. So, without further ado, love y'all. Love your faces. Peace.